Hey guys, this is Virgin. I'm back with another video, and in this video we're just going to be starting off with the Tech Talk number 2. So at the first I would like to inform that we got rid of the goat.
Yeah.
So here we have a new person, that's Vikyat Raj Shetty, a very well known photographer of ours, and here we have the old Anish.
Old.
It's the same from the Tech Talk number 1. So yeah, here we get started with the first thing we're talking about is Oppo F9 and F9 Pro. So the main highlight of this entire phone is about the fast, very quick charging. That's about the new technology called VOOC technology, in which it charges really quickly. That's like 5 minute charge and 2 hours talk out there, guys. And it's as first thing when I had a thoughts about it, when I calculated the thing, it would be almost the same as much as the OnePlus I thought, because 0 to 50%
is faster.
First I thought it was similar to this because they advertise that 5 minutes and 2 hours charge. So yeah, I thought OnePlus 60 is like OnePlus 6 has how much is it? Half an hour you get 0 to 60%. That gives you more than 4 hours of usage. So yeah, that's what the calculation I did. So yeah. The next thing is pretty much everything else is like a normal specification which you see, and the notch is much trimmed with only the gap for the front camera.
Yeah, they're using the water drop.
And the back water drop display. And the back is the diamond cut type, which is seen in Realme 1, Realme 2 and Oppo F7 and other devices. And any other specs, if you compare, it's the same thing. It comes with 2 variants, 4GB and 6GB RAM variants. And it has a f1.8 aperture at the back. And one thing, surprising thing, it has Bluetooth 4.2. 4.2, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't think even Redmi Note 4 had a 4.2. I think Redmi Note 4 had 4.2, but later versions they had 4.5 and 5.
Yeah, better versions.
So this is like cost cutting clearly. I mean, it's not like a big deal. It doesn't like cost so much for Bluetooth or something. It's like a small thing.
But still, they wanted it that budget segment. So in order to.
It's not actually budget. Also, it's how much is it? It's roughly priced at like 30,000.
No, it's nearing 20,000 in India.
Okay, it's 25,000 in India.
So that's like a good price point for an average Indian consumer.
Yeah. If you compare it to the Poco, I feel it's way better.
Yeah, it's way better.
But
Because the display itself, the looks itself are.
Yeah, the looks are more appealing than the Poco, because Poco has like a.
Poco has this cheap look with that plastic back.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
like
has
polycarbonate.
polycarbonate and Kevlar
Kevlar.
back.
Kevlar.
Kevlar. Sorry. So yeah, and any other feature if you compare it's. But one thing I felt is CPU which are using is Cortex. They're not using anything like Snapdragon or anything like that. They have a CPU of Cortex.
Why
And they have a Mali
suddenly-
G72MP. Not like a sudden change, it's all cost cutting exactly. But they say that it's as fast as the newer versions. So yeah, that's one thing. So next thing, it has a 2340 into 1080p pixels display, which is very like an awkward kind of pixel ratio.
Why can't they just make a standard resolution display? Why not?
And actually, I'm seeing that so many devices like Note 5, Note 5 Pro, or anything of Redmi, they don't have 60 FPS. Even this doesn't have 60 FPS.
Yeah.
But Moto went with 60 FPS way back.
Yeah.
Moto went with 60 FPS. So that's one thing which is surprising with all these devices. They don't have 60 FPS. They have 4K, but no 60 FPS.
Yeah, I think Moto was like at the point where they afforded more features, but somewhere else they lagged. Like they lagged in something else.
Like
Yeah,
design.
Moto
design and the looks. They weren't as appealing.
Yeah. See, for example, one of our friends has the Moto E.
Yeah.
That thing has like a big round thing at the back, but with only one single camera in the middle in there. Even though there's no dual camera in it, they've just made
It's a huge camera bump.
Huge camera bump, and the round thing it's kind of ugly.
I think to save money on making new molds, they all went in the same design.
Yeah, they
Every
went
phone.
ahead. So
After a certain point of
G5,
time,
yeah, they use the same thing for the G6 as well, but
Yeah.
with the glass back. That's the only difference with that.
Only the back keeps changing.
Yeah,
The
and
camera bump, everything is same.
Yeah.
And I still don't understand why do people go with micro USB. I mean,
I know
Type-C is
it's-
supposed to go with the norm kind of thing.
It's 2080, like Type-C is the
Type-C
new
is
norm.
like...
Type-C is the new USB, micro
Yeah,
USB.
but one thing we have to be careful is if Type-C comes up, no headphones are can be used.
Yeah, but that might not be true for all. You
Yes.
still have some premium phones like Note 9 and S9 which come with Type-C and still have headphone jacks.
Yes. Some of the devices, but you could MI82 it doesn't have. So yeah. So next up, what are we gonna be talking about? Like OnePlus 60?
Yeah, let's talk about OnePlus 60. So as people know, every year since the OnePlus 3 and 3T, OnePlus released two flagship phones. So this year is no new, I guess, because there are many rumors and leaks about the OnePlus 60. So the OnePlus 60 is going to have a water drop display like the Vivo V11 and Oppo F9, but the internals are going to be the same, which is very different from OnePlus because when they released the OnePlus 3T, they had a same display, same looks, but they had only changed the internals.
Yes.
For the OnePlus 5T, they just changed the screen. Here, what the rumor says that OnePlus 60 will have a smaller notch and an in-display fingerprint scanner because OnePlus's parent company is Oppo.
Yes.
And Oppo is linked with Vivo, so they share technologies and this was about to come. But,
yeah, it was most expected. So
Yeah.
for example, when iPhone X was released with a notch, we expected a OnePlus device with a notch.
Yeah.
Because OnePlus took the step ahead with 18:9 also.
Yeah.
So one of the first phones with 18:9 was Redmi phones. Then later, many other devices came up. So OnePlus also decided with the 18:9 with the 5T.
Yeah. Then the notch came into trend, and the OnePlus 6 eventually came with a notch. Now, they're shrinking the notch.
So they'll be having that thing where the earpiece works from the
Yeah, the piezoelectric
Piezo,
earpiece, yeah.
Much like the Essential.
Essential phone.
essentially. But Essential phone was nothing in India. Like it was not even released or anything.
Yeah. Nobody got to see it.
Nobody got to see it. I don't think in other countries also, not many users are there with Essential phone.
Yeah.
It was mostly reviewers who got attracted to the specification and looks of it, or it was sent to them.
Yeah.
Mostly because it doesn't have a brand name, I guess.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know,
a
it's
relatively
like
new company
New company.
compared to OnePlus, which has developed over time.
Yeah, OnePlus also was a new company when they came up with OnePlus One.
Yeah.
At first, OnePlus One was like a huge thing. It was like
It's like-
Nexus competitor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nexus was back then a thing. So after OnePlus 3 and everything came up, Pixel also came up. So yeah, many other
So
things.
like OnePlus One was like the eye catcher for that year.
Yeah.
So cheap. They put everything they could into package that was performing well as affordable. So many people bought it, and that's how they got their reputation.
Yes, and I would like to add up on one topic I would like to take up is about the Google Pixel 3, which we spoke about in our before video. So
Yeah, lots of hype about that.
lots of hype about that, and it's official that the Google Pixel 3 is going to be launched on Tuesday of October 9th, it seems.
Okay.
So and many invites were sent to many of the people, like reviewers and media people about the thing, and it's likely to be priced at $650.
That is a little bit on the higher side.
I mean, it's like flagship
No, but
means these
yeah,
days.
it's lower than the Samsung flagships.
And higher than the OnePlus.
Yeah.
It's like
So
somewhere in
it's in
between.
between.
Yeah.
Yes. But one thing that they adopt is that a single camera with portrait mode is a great thing.
Yeah, it's a really a great thing. That just shows what level of software technology they have to incorporate portrait mode on just a single camera.
Yes, exactly. And the Pixel 3, the normal version, not the non-XL version, is going to be having an 18:9 display, not a notch display. But the Pixel 3 XL will have a notch display, it seems.
Yeah, going in with the trend of every
Yeah, there's
other
also a
smartphone.
leaked video about the Google Pixel 3XL.
XL, oh,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, the gestures thing that came up with XDA developers also developing a gestures thing. It's like how it is there on the OnePlus, and mainly that started off with iPhone 10.
Yeah, Yeah.
Many things I feel it is being copied from iPhone 10. The notch, the gestures, Face ID.
Yeah.
Actually, the face recognition was there like since like 2016 or 15 in Android.
It was there in
Google's inside smart setting.
Yeah, smart setting.
But it wasn't that effective.
That wasn't that effective, but it used to get the job done. But no one actually gave attention to that feature.
Face ID was more like a polished version of that.
Yeah, because people actually went to Face ID because they had no option in iPhone 10.
Yeah, exactly.
And now the thing, as previously we were telling that they have patented for the in-display fingerprint, so we don't know about what happens with the X and XS, the new ones, XS.
So let's now talk about Apple and the upcoming event weekend.
So yeah, Apple, what to expect at the next Apple event? So the next Apple event is on 12th September. So there's a lot of hype around it, as usual. Every year Apple's keynote brings a lot of hype with it. This time, what are we expecting? First off, of course, new iPhones. Probably a new version of the iPhone X and even iPhone XS. Maybe like a better version of the iPhone X. Slightly bigger in size, slightly more better specifications, maybe even a better display. So yeah, there's going to be an iPhone X, hopefully an iPhone XS with a 5.8-inch bezel-less screen.
And yeah, they're rumored to be releasing XS Max.
Yeah, there's going to be a third model, probably. We're not so sure about it, but it's going to be called the XS Max, not the XS Plus, the XS Max. It's going to be like over the roof with full of specifications, amazing build quality, performance, etc. But yeah, it's going to be priced much higher than the other models. So to counteract that, they're releasing a cheaper variant of the normal iPhone. Let's call it the iPhone 9 for now.
No, they're calling it the iPhone XC.
Yeah.
So we're going to be calling it the iPhone XC. So we spoke about it in the previous video that it will be similar to 5C.
Yeah.
So 5C released with many other colors, but it was like a lower end model to the 5S.
Yeah.
So it was released alongside 5S and 5C. So the same thing is going to be happening this time. That's with the XS and XS Max. They're going to be releasing the XC with many other colors and a single camera as well.
Single camera.
So it'll be more budget oriented, like in terms of Apple pricing, budget oriented. And yeah, so XC, X, XS, and maybe even an XS Max. Who knows what will happen? Apple's naming scheme was fine until iPhone 8.
Yeah.
Then
It
the
went
X
crazy
came.
after the iPhone 10.
The X came. It was supposed to be named the X, but everyone started calling it the 10 because of the Roman numeral. So like iPhone, we never know what's going to happen next. Will it be the iPhone 11, XS, or 9? So we don't know. So
Exactly. So
yeah. And the next thing to expect at Apple event is the Apple Watch Series 4. Nothing much about that, just a few design changes. And also Apple recently released WatchOS 5 for the new watch. So yeah, we'll maybe see a few more bands, few more designs on the bands. Body will be same.
pretty much same, but it's a bigger display, they say.
Yeah, a bigger OLED panel so that
And a slimmer size.
Yeah, slimmer size. Again, same two variants, 38 millimeter, I guess.
38 my is rumored, 38 millimeter and 42.
42 millimeters.
I think 38 is the norm. I think 32 will be the new thing or something. We're not sure about the Apple Watch thing, Apple Watch situation, so we're not gonna.
There could also be new iPads being released.
iPad Pro.
Yeah, that will be like in the end as one more thing, ...
But I feel it's going to be a really cool thing if they adopt the iPhone X type iPad Pro.
Yeah, it'll be
It
really
will be
good with the
really-
gestures and everything.
Yeah, it'll be really cool, but
And
it's
the H2S
H2S display. Yes, exactly. H2S display, but on safetier side, I don't feel it's like safe to use it. Like if
But-
you drop it and all, like a display, such a huge display will cost you a lot.
Yeah, exactly, and that was very huge. An iPad is very huge, and if you just accidentally drop it,
And exactly, it's very huge. We can say that clearly because it will be starting from 9.7 inch. There's no iPad mini.
Yeah.
There's not going to be any smaller
I think
iPads.
they're going to discontinue the iPad mini because
There's discontinued iPad
they
mini.
just go on like the iPad mini 5, 6, 7, 8 and then again.
No, they could have gone, but no one showed interest about iPad mini.
Yeah, like nobody wants that small form factor because it's similar to like
Something like a 6
like-
Plus or 7, 8 Plus
Yeah.
series of their own phones.
But if they remove the home button and put Face ID on iPad, I think it's going to be a disaster. Because gestures on such a huge screen, I don't think anybody is going to like it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the last thing we are expecting in the Apple event is the air power charging pad. Exactly 1 year ago, they talked about it in the previous Apple keynote. But they never told anything further about it. They never really took their interest in putting into production and giving out to the users. So hopefully in this keynote we'll see Apple Air Power charging where you can charge your iPhone, your Apple AirPods and your Apple Watch at the same time.
Yeah. And I think there's going to be a wireless charging case for the Apple AirPods that is going to be released.
Yeah.
Yes, wireless charging is going to be a great thing for that.
Wireless charging is going to be a great thing.
And I don't know about what will happen to the Mac side of things. I wish they changed something with the design with the Apple Mouse charging way.
Yes, the Apple Watch charging way is, I think, the worst way to charge any device because it's like you cannot use your mouse when you're charging it. Like, what's the point? How will you even doesn't even look good when you're charging it.
Exactly. I mean, you can't use it in the first place. They
You
prefer
just ruin the elegance of such a beautiful mouse.
Yes, exactly. First of all, the people hate the mouse because of the non-ergonomic shape.
Yeah.
It's like you're just keeping it on something like a palm or something.
Yeah.
They prefer trackpad than the thing.
It's like hate it or love it kind of situation.
So yeah, I feel we're going to be wrapping up this session of Tech Talk. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know when it's going to be coming. I want to keep it very frequently, but I don't know. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye now.
Ciao.
How many minutes?
18 minutes, 30 seconds.
Bro, how are we going to? I think there's not much of editing.
Editing, not much.